me be absolutely clear. Our legal system must remain unified. Justice in this country is founded on one set of laws, equally applied, and we must guard against any system that seeks to operate outside it.
Order.
We must guard against...
This isn't about tolerance, it's about principle. You cannot build a modern democracy on systems that sit outside our legal framework. Parallel courts? They have no place here, and they never will.
If you think Britain will surrender its legal sovereignty to religious tribunals, you've forgotten who we are. We are a nation governed by law, not by faith-based arbitration.
This House will not stand by.
Order!
Think about this. More than 62,000 Christians have been slaughtered since 2000 by radical Islamic terrorists in Nigeria. And just this year alone, more than 7,000 Nigerian Christians have been murdered because of their faith alone. If you want to come here legally, practice a peaceful version of Islam, and blend into our society by adopting the treasured American values of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, you are welcome to do so. But if you believe that Sharia law supersedes American law, you should be deported immediately. Mr. President, I come to the floor today to talk about one of the greatest threats facing our country today, Islamic extremism. You know, 24 years ago, September 11, 2001, nearly 3,000 innocent Americans were murdered in a coordinated terrorist attack carried out by radical Islamic extremism. Those of us who lived through that day remember exactly where we were when those planes hit the buildings. That day changed this country forever. We were smacked in the face with the reality that there are people who are so hell-bent on destroying America that they will kill themselves just to try to harm us. In the aftermath of 9/11, we created the Department of Homeland Security. Basically, we went to war. We spent the following 2 decades unsuccessfully attempting to westernize the Middle Eastern countries most responsible for this attack. We strengthened surveillance and gave up personal freedoms in the hopes of preventing another large-scale attack. But 20 years later, we have to ask, have we made any progress at all in rooting the evil of radical Islam out of this country? Have we done it? Let's be honest. Radical Islamic terrorism didn't go away after 2001. In 2009, 13 people were killed in a mass shooting at Fort Hood by an Army psychiatrist who was radicalized by Islamic teachings. In 2013, 3 were killed and hundreds injured when 2 brothers detonated bombs at the finish line of the Boston Marathon.
When politicians in the US and UK say Sharia has no place here, what are they responding to? Because this isn't about law, it's about fear, identity, power, and why Muslim communities feel the impact first. This video is about public policy and social impact. It does not attack any religion or any community.
They were inspired by their radical Islamic beliefs. Then in 2015, an ISIS-inspired couple killed 14 people and injured 22 at a party in Southern California. In 2016, Omar Mutin killed 49 people and injured 53 more at a nightclub in Orlando, Florida. Mutin pledged allegiance to ISIS during this attack. It continued in 2019 when a Saudi military trainee opened fire at the Pensacola Naval Air Station, killing 3 Americans, including 1 young man from my home state of Alabama. Earlier this year in Louisiana.
And here is the part most people miss. Sharia was never about repressing Western law in the first place.
This is a Christian country, and the people that come here and that want to migrate, they have to respect the laws of the land and they have to respect the people of this country, yeah? And if they can't adapt with the culture that they integrate into, they shouldn't be welcome here. And it's as simple as that. We are not a place for Sharia law, we are a Christian country. If you want to come here and be a Muslim person, respect to you. Be Muslim, go to church, go to the mosque, yeah, and celebrate what your belief is. But do not try and push your ideology onto people, yeah, where it's not welcome. And it's as simple as that. We will never live under Sharia law. Yeah, I was expected cats from Brighton, East Sussex. I will never ever live under Sharia fucking law. Let me tell you that now.
The question here is, why does this pushback keep happening? And why are Muslims paying such a close attention?
I asked President Donald J. Trump to ban Sharia law in America, in Puerto Rico, and across all U.S. territories.
You don't like our laws? Get out of America!
Assimilate or leave. This is not hate. What we say is with truth and love. We will not be silent. You will not use the Constitution against us. You will not use your religion against us. Practice your religion, but it's not going to supersede America, the Constitution, and the people that we are. We love the melting pot. This is America, and it's going to stay that way. If you can't assimilate, you got to go. That's it. You got to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
No communismo. No communismo. No.
So first, let's clear this up. So in both the US and the UK, religious law cannot override state law. This is already settled. So when politicians talk about banning Sharia, they are not stopping criminal courts or secret systems. They are reacting to informal religious practices, things like marriage counseling, arbitration, or community guidance. So the fear from government is this: one country, one legal system, and anything that looks like a parallel system triggers alarm bells. Let's continue with this clip for better understanding.
Let me be absolutely clear. Our legal system must remain unified. Justice in this country is founded on one set of laws, equally applied, and we must guard against any system that seeks to operate outside it.
Order.
We must guard against...
This isn't about tolerance, it's about principle. You cannot build a modern democracy on systems that sit outside our legal framework. Parallel courts? They have no place here, and they never will.
If you think Britain will surrender its legal sovereignty to religious tribunals, you've forgotten who we are. We are a nation governed by law, not by faith-based arbitration.
This House will not stand by.
Order!
Right? Yes.
Let me feed your curiosity. Let's watch the next clip. The next clip is up for discussion. Watch it and tell me what you think.
Just super quickly, would you all support Sharia law coming to America?
I don't think so. I mean, America is a country not founded on Sharia law, and bringing that into America is a very difficult process, and I don't think it would fit in. America is all types of ethnicities and cultures, and putting in Sharia law just projects America into one category, which is not what American freedom is about.
She's right. White law is a religious law, right? And America was built on separating religion from the government. Hello. America is plural. You got Muslims, atheists, Sikhs, Christians, Jews, Mormons. They're all under one government law, protecting each of their beliefs. Hello. Right? So if you enforce one religious law onto everybody, yeah, you erase everyone else. Sheesh. Let's not do that. So bringing a Sharia law, a Christian law, a Jewish law, any religious law into the government, yeah, it breaks that whole system of freedom of religion. Sheesh, that America's built on. That's no longer America, basically, at that.
Here is the irony. So other religious arbitrations exist in the West quietly. Jewish Beth-Din courts, Christian mediation, faith-based counseling, but Sharia gets singled out. Not because it's uniquely powerful, but because it's uniquely politicized. So this isn't just a legal debate, it's just a problem between the government and the Muslims citizens.
4-3 says you can have multiple wives. It's illegal here in America. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. They just have like 10 baby daddies instead.
Americans, how many baby daddies do you guys have? Tell us on the comment section.
What's the difference? At least we take care of our children. And I wouldn't take 2 wives if you gave me all the money in the world. I'd jump off a building.
Let's watch this next clip of some of the Muslims being asked what they prefer, Sharia law or the American law.
During an interview, some Somalians living in Minnesota said they prefer Sharia law over American law. This has caused some Americans to express concerns about the difference in legal preferences.
My neighborhood of Minneapolis. Do you feel more comfortable living under American law, or do you feel more comfortable living under Sharia law?
Sharia law. I'm a Muslim. I prefer Sharia law. Sharia law, yes.
You prefer Sharia law over American law?
Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah.
When Sharia is oversimplified, 2 things usually happen. The Muslims feel alienated. Extremists on both sides exploit the fear. And that's how misunderstanding turns into division. So, the real question here isn't whether Sharia will replace the Western law. It will not. The real question is, can Western democracies protect secular law without turning faith into a threat? And let me know what you think on the comments section. This question is for you, my audience. Keep the conversations respectful and tell me your views on the comments section. And in case you're new on this channel, thank you for joining the family. Kindly subscribe, like, and comment. Bye for now.